Hello, Maryville. I'm Jeremy Selmeyer, and welcome to The Bark. On this edition, we take a look at the Notorious concert and karaoke night, giving students on campus a chance to sing and perform on stage. Then, we take a closer look at the Office of Career and Professional Development and how they're preparing students for the future. And finally, we flash back to previous episodes of The Bark to show outtakes and behind-the-scenes footage highlighting the progression we've had at The Bark. Before the break, Maryville held its annual Thanksgiving dinner in Gander Dining Hall. Students staying on campus or who are just looking to connect with others, including faculty members and staff, enjoyed some traditional holiday food and good times appreciating all they have to be thankful for. We at The Bark are glad you're back and hope you had a great break celebrating the Thanksgiving season. Over the break, on Tuesday, November 25th, Andy Cohen, host of the late-night hit Watch What Happens Live, spoke at Chaminade College Preparatory School as part of the Maryville Talks book series. Participants had a great time hearing him discuss his new book, The Andy Cohen Diaries, and even received a copy of the memoir for attending. On Monday, December 1st, CAB held a spa day for students stressed about upcoming finals. Backed by popular demand and free to anyone on campus, students were able to walk into the DUC, simply sign up, and receive a professional and high-quality massage that left them relaxed and ready to go for the weeks ahead. Now, as we look ahead, CAB is also holding their annual Cram Jam in Gander Dining Hall next week. Cram Jam has been a past success and will provide a much-needed break from studying. The event features late-night snacking, prizes, and plenty of fun as faculty and staff join in to make a memorable night with students. Cram Jam is free to participate and will take place Tuesday, December 9th, starting at 9 p.m. And finally, as we wrap up the fall semester, don't forget to take some time to look around campus. Holiday cheer will be in abundance as the buildings feature evergreen wreaths as well as red and white lights. Maryville will also honor the winter celebrations with Christmas gatherings, Hanukkah candle lightings, and much more. Now, we turn it over to Mike to take in the sights, but more importantly, the sounds of the Notorious concert and karaoke night.
We're outside LJ's right now where karaoke events going on. We're going to go inside and take a look. I'm with Erin, also part of RHA, and she's going to explain to us about their reasoning for putting on this karaoke night.
All right, so we chose to do karaoke as part of our Maryville After Dark series, and the Maryville After Dark series is events held on Friday nights later in the evening to encourage students to stay on campus on the weekends. And the karaoke event came about, we wanted to put it after the Notorious concert so that people who went to the concert who really like to hear people sing, maybe they like to sing as well, and maybe they'll get up on stage and sing with us tonight.
Thank you. I'm with John Gray outside LJ's with the karaoke going on, and he's about to perform right now.
My name is John Gray. I'm about to perform You Can't Touch This. I'm a sophomore, and I'm a psychology major.
All right, John, go out there and kick butt. We'll grab you right after.
All right, thank you very much.
All right, I'm here with John Gray. John, you just performed. How do you think it went?
I think I killed it. I'm not going to lie. Not everybody can do the You Can't Touch This, but I did it, so I'm more than excited. Thank you very much for interviewing me.
Well, do you think you'll be back next year?
Oh, most definitely. I already know it. I'll find something else.
All right, thanks, John.
I'm Brianna. I'm the president of RHA. RHA basically stands for Residential Housing Association, so we serve to provide a voice for the students living on campus. We just want to make sure they have the best experience they can while they're here through improving things in the dorms and then putting on events like karaoke that's going on behind us. So.
I'm here with Adam. He just performed at karaoke night. Adam, what made you want to perform that song you just did?
You know, I've always known that song, and it was one of the songs that I knew really well, and I thought I could perform it pretty well, so that's why I did it.
And what song was it again?
How to Save a Life by The Fray.
And what made you want to come out here to karaoke night?
Some of my friends are coming out, and I knew that a bunch of the school was going to be out here, and I thought it would be fun, so I came on out and decided I wanted to meet some of the new students, so I came out here and see who was here and what it was going to be like.
You think about going up there one more time or anything?
I might. I don't know. I mean, night's young, so we'll see how it goes.
What about next year? If they happen to do this again next year, would you come out here?
Oh yeah, definitely.
All right, thanks, Adam. All right, that's here from karaoke night outside LJ's. Back to you, Jeremy.
Thank you, Mike. What an exciting way for students to be a part of and experience some great entertainment around Maryville. And now, to switch from what students are currently doing to what they're moving toward in the future, we pass it over to Brianna with career and professional development.
Thanks, Jeremy. We're in the library where we met with the members of the Office of Career and Professional Development and got a chance to talk to them about what they do.
Our office is here to help equip students for lifelong career development. It's something you will need throughout your career ongoing. So we kind of do that through a circular learning approach. The 3 E's I'd like to call it, and that just simply stands for explore, engage, and elevate. So the explore piece is really about the self-awareness and finding some personal direction and creating connections. So creating that self-awareness is the first step of understanding what are your values, what are your skills, what are your strengths, and that can be a really fun process to discover those in yourself. One of the tools that we use for that is called the Strong Interest Inventory, and it's one of many tools that we use. Often in our one-on-one advising sessions, we'll do some activities one-on-one. The second phase, and again this is an ongoing circular process, is that engage piece. And that's really getting some disciplined expertise in your field of study. We know that employers want, as a whole, about 75% of employers want students who are graduating to come with work experience in their field. And so it can feel a little daunting to hear that number and how do I go about finding that experience. But it can be as simple as getting a part-time job, to doing an internship or a practicum if that's required for your program. It might be doing a study abroad. Things like volunteering are a terrific way to get hands-on experience in a field that you're interested in, and also giving back to the community, which is something we stress here at Maryville. It could also include things like participating in the work-study student employment program here on campus if you're eligible for that. So that way you can get hands-on work experience and grow yourself professionally. And then that last phase, that elevate piece, is really the pursuit of your professionalism. And so we cover the gamut, everything from that job preparation piece and element to also graduate school preparation. So on the job career track, thinking about resumes and cover letters, mock interviewing, how do I negotiate, how do I interview, how do I follow up with an employer, how do I network, what do I need to know about my personal brand and what's out there on social media so I'm making a positive impression. For graduate school, it can also include getting your letters of reference, writing your personal statement, thinking about taking the GMAT, the GRE, the LSAT, whatever standardized test is required for that application process, and then doing the follow-up with each of your schools and actually going through with the application process.
My name is Suzanne Jones. I'm the Assistant Director for Student Employment. And so, as that name implies, part of what I do is help coordinate the student employment program on campus through the Federal Work Study program. That also involves helping students find some of the community service positions as well. So I work with supervisors to have that advertised and set up, as well as helping students find the positions and making sure everything is running smoothly with human resources and payroll as well. That's one aspect of my job, it's the student employment piece of it, but I also do a fair amount of career counseling, helping students, whether it's resume reviews or figuring out what a good major is to choose or what their career options are within that. I really like those individual times when I hear of success stories happening, when I've worked with a student on their resume and done some work in terms of how do you find an internship, for example, and then they'll come back and be like, yep, I got it, I got the internship.
My name is Abby Bender. I'm the career peer. Currently, I pretty much just work on projects that are assigned by my 3 supervisors. And I also do appointments on Fridays where I do resume reviews, and then I am our programmer and I work on marketing. A lot of people kind of find it kind of intimidating, you know, to come back here, especially because we don't have like a main office like health and wellness. So just being able to come here, I mean, we're friendly, we're open. I'm typically sitting outside here at the tables out here, but I'm here a lot, so.
Well, I am one of the new assistant directors of career and professional development, and my primary role is to meet one-on-one with students to counsel them on their foundational career and professional development. Talk about resume writing, cover letters, mock interviews, and making sure they select a major that matches the career they're interested in down the road. As a career changer myself, I practiced law for almost 10 years and now I'm in the career services realm, and I really enjoyed that transition, but I think that I would not have had the clarity to make that transition without some clear direction and guidance. So I really get excited when students are able to, even as young as first-year students, be able to get clarity around what they're interested in doing and helping them figure out that path. I think that's the most exciting part, when they kind of connect the dots and discover something they hadn't thought about before as a possible career or major.
I think the key takeaway is just knowing we're here as an ongoing support. It's not just a one-time appointment. It is a process, and it's important that just as with your academic career, you have to take ownership in your future planning. But we're here as your ally, or your partner, your coach to help you through that. So you need to take ownership, but we are here totally to help support, coach, guide, and lend our expertise and viewpoint and experience to help you through that process. You're busy being a student, you're busy learning your area of discipline, your field of expertise, you're going to classes, you're also enjoying a social life and growing and developing as a person. And so, you know, knowing what to do from a career perspective, that's not your area of expertise at this point, so we're here to help with that.
Now back to you, Jeremy.
Thank you, Brianna. Hopefully students take advantage of the excellent services like these we have available around campus. Finally, the BARC has been a growing project since its beginnings only a semester ago, and this semester has been no different. As serious as we take our roles on camera though, we still have a good time making these episodes and all that goes into them. Here's Mimi on the progression of the BARC with behind-the-scenes footage and more.
Thanks, Jeremy. I'm outside the annex to give you the behind-the-scenes look of this past semester of the BARC.
I'm Katie Buck. I'm a junior here at Maryville, and I'm a member of the BARC. Favorite part of this last semester would probably be just working with my team in general. You know, we had to come up with pretty creative ideas, since depending on the time of year, there was just not a lot going on around campus. So focusing on, you know, things like study abroad and, you know, different organizations around campus maybe people don't know about was kind of a fun and creative way to get to know Maryville better and my teammates better. The best bloopers that I've seen so far this whole semester, I work mainly with Sammy and Mimi. So Sammy is kind of, you know, a goofball personality normally, so whenever, you know, I'm going back through her takes, she's just being herself, and she's a very funny person, so, you know, putting it in the blooper reel is even making me remember what was going on when we shot it, and it's just a lot of fun.
Oh crap, I didn't get it. No! Thanks, Mike. I'm here outside. Do I need to say Sammy Hill Hour?
I did so good! That was my fault.
Oops. Okay. The campus activity was... Hold on.
Great semester here at Maryville.
Ready?
3, 2, 1.
Is my microphone okay in the position?
We're good.
All right. The balloon painting is... Let's pause that. Hi, Mike. No. Thanks, Mike. All right. 3, 2.
If you guys were to see the behind the scenes, you would laugh at each one of us, because it was like
you would rehearse so many times, and then once the camera started going, you would see the red light, and you had to start talking, and it's like, oh, you forgot everything. So it was pretty intense, but a learning experience.
Oh crap, what did I say?
That was too fast.
Where I met.
Are you recording this? Okay, that's fine. I'm supposed to have no bloopers.
So I wouldn't change anything. I mean, I like the people that I was with, which is kind of sucks that we have to part our ways, but it was fun. So, I mean, there's nothing I would change about it.
I'm Mimi Sinclair with The Bark. Now back to you, Jeremy.
Thank you, Mimi. That was quite a compelling way to wrap up our time this year on The Bark. Maryville, don't forget to look out for new episodes of The Bark and much more next semester, and don't forget to let the dogs out. Thanks for watching.